Yeah.
Like, let me work.
Yeah. Yeah. Simple as that. Should be as simple as that. Well, shall we address the the latest
Why?
oh boy.
Just why? Oh.
Semi-professional Sammy Hagar impersonator Jose Martinez uh continuing to make this is not his official press photo, by the way. This is I did a little digging. This is a picture of him. Apparently he uses a filter when he does his YouTube videos. This is him without the filter. Um
It's substantially worse. I
yeah,
did
yeah,
not
yeah.
know that was possible.
Stunning man.
Yeah.
Um
Well, it's something. I wouldn't say, oh boy,
now this is him. This is a
his
picture.
glory days.
Well, this is a picture of him taken in Las Vegas, actually, doing his Sammy Hagar tribute show. He did a residency in Las Vegas as Sammy Hagar, and this is a picture from that.
Yeah. Well, hmm.
Yeah.
I
And then,
thought that was the single selling album, Heaven's Door.
oh, maybe I could see. I thought this was taken from his live performance of "I Can't Drive 55," but this might be from the Heaven's Door video. You
No,
might be right.
I Can't Drive 55 is actually by Sammy Hagar. I Can't Count to 55 is by Jose Martinez.
Oh,
You're
I
getting
understand.
confused.
I understand. And then, of course, here's a picture of him from 1986. When he began his career as a semi-professional Sammy Hagar impersonator. And by the way, we have proof of all of this.
Yes, we
So
have discussed it several times.
if anyone wants to challenge us. And of course, that was before he had the honor and privilege of interviewing the keyboard player from Vanilla Fudge.
Did he interview the singer or the singer's hair? Because that hair looks like it could be its own life form.
No, he didn't interview the singer. He interviewed the keyboard player.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never even heard of this guy.
Yeah, he's a keyboard. I don't know his name. I just know he's a keyboard player from Vanilla Fudge. So that's yeah. So quite the journalistic accomplishments there of Mr. Jose Martinez. But yeah, so he is in one of his new videos. He has challenged us to. It's Groundhog Day. It really is. I think the first time he made this challenge was probably. Do you realize how long this has been going on for? Like 5 years now. Do you realize that? 5 years.
I'm going to cover the timeline.
Okay.
I'm going to let you talk. And then I have a very pointed rebuttal.
Okay. Okay. Well, he's once again challenged us to go on. And I love he challenges. It's like the guy who invites other people to your house without talking to you first, because he challenged us to go on and debate him
on Charles Richardson's show. And
yes.
I sent the video to Charles.
Yeah.
And as of production time, when we went live, I had not received a response from Charles.
Right.
I'm not accusing Charles of anything. I just want him to know that, hey, your show's being offered up here as a platform for something that, to be quite honest, I have no inclination in taking part in.
Yeah. No, I mean, what's the point?
Well, there is none. But here's the thing.
Oh, we should clarify though, Eric, before we go any further, we should clarify when we say what's the point, we mean what's the point of going on Charles's show just to have a conversation with Jose Martinez.
It would
What's that?
It would be the same sophomoric insults we get on his videos.
Yeah.
Everything is everybody else's fault, no fault of his own, and he's the victim.
I just wanted to clarify, though, that we don't mean that what would be the point of going on Charles's show? Because we love Charles.
I would love to be on Charles's show.
I'll go on Charles's show anytime he wants to bring me on.
I still feel bad I couldn't make it on his live stream during Saturday night's main event.
Same, I couldn't do it either. But
well, I was in a haze.
Yeah, I was.
I would not have been suitable.
Okay.
But look, here's this has been going on for close to 5 years now, 4.5
It's amazing. It's amazing, isn't it?
I have been involved with this.
Yeah, yeah.
What I have learned about Jose Martinez. Jose, I'm going to look directly at the camera when I say this. You need Matt, Billy, and I, and the Onions. Without us, you have no material.
Right.
You have outdated, rehashed bits that were on Dr. Demento when I was in middle school and high school. You have a show that you periodically air that is more an exhibit in how not to broadcast a program.
Mm-hmm.
You bumble with equipment, you fumble with the most mundane technological tasks, and yes, I'll give you a modicum of credit. And if these words are too big for you, go to Mr. D or Jen, and maybe they can help you. Or maybe even Big Kev, which I've heard Big Kev speak. I doubt he understands the words I'm using. I know they have a lot of syllables. I'm not going to break down to you what a syllable is because we don't have the time. I don't have the patience.
Wait, he's not friends with Kevin Nash, is he?
No. This is remedial. This is like off-brand Big Kev.
That's right. He has his own Big Kev. I forgot.
Yeah,
yes,
his own Big Kev.
Yeah.
Unless he's belittled him and insulted him so much that he doesn't even talk to him anymore.
Yeah.
Which very well might have.
He doesn't mention him anymore, so that may be the case.
It very well might be.
Yeah.
Look, here it is. Back to my original point.
Yes.
Joe, you need us. You need us. Without us and without others that have been a part of this, Robin Slim, Dirk Don, people that you claim you chased off. You didn't chase them off. They decided they wanted to go into other avenues and do other things.
Right.
They have something called passion, which is something you are lacking. Because in this business, Joe, you can't do it to become famous or for notoriety. You have to do it because you love to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe, the only thing you love is Jose Martinez and the illusions of grandeur that you have of becoming this star.
Mm-hmm.
Next Howard, you're not even the next Beetlejuice. You look, without us, you have nothing. You have nothing, Joe. You will have to rely on talent, which in 4.5 years I've learned you have none of, and intellect, which in 4.5 years I have learned you have very little of. So there's no reason for Matt and I to sit here and go on Charles's show for a debate that isn't going to be a debate. It's going to be you yelling, screaming, cussing, and using your same tired, immature insults you've used against us the whole time.
Yeah.
Joe, you have made 13 consecutive videos about Matt and I. 13. And here are the insults, people. I will save you the time of going through and listening to them.
Yeah.
Insult number 1. I am mentally retarded. I mean, there are probably some people out there that would say, yeah, that Joe is onto something. But I am not. Secondly, that Matt and I are lovers. Let me address that. Matt and I have never met in person.
That's
Kind
true.
of hard to be lovers when we're in different time zones, let alone different states, let alone different regions of the country.
Yes. Also, I would just add, while I do consider myself a staunch LGBTQ plus ally, I personally am not into penis.
I am 100% heterosexual.
Yeah.
Now, moving on, you have also accused me of having relations with my dog, which is so stupid.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to address it here. And then you say that we live in no-name states. Matt lives in New Hampshire. You accuse them of doing stuff with maple syrup. Maple syrup isn't even the top domestic product in the state of New Hampshire. That's Vermont, you idiot.
That's true. Vermont is the maple syrup state.
Yes. Yeah. So, again, your lack of intelligence and education comes out very much. Then you insult Iowa. Iowa, a state that has one of the top public medical schools in the country, the University of Iowa Hospitals and Clinics, which is roughly 30 minutes away from me. The great people that did surgery on my right shoulder. Also, we provide a lot of the food that you shovel into your racist, bigoted mouth. We have General Mills and Quaker Oats here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Also, Iowa farmers provide that same food: corn, wheat, soybeans, milk, all crap I'm sure you eat, Joe, that keeps you alive. So Iowa is actually a lifeline to you. So there's that. Then there's this idea you have that I don't have any money and I live with my mother in her basement. I live in my own
flooded basement.
Flooded basement. One, if the basement were flooded and I lived in it, you know what? I'm not even touching that one. That just again shows how stupid he is. But I live in my own apartment. I pay rent monthly. I have a job. I work 40 hours a week. Not right now because I am injured. Unlike somebody who doesn't work and likes to throw out that he worked a job where he risked his life every day. Joe, you were a cabbie. That's like saying, I was the bouncer at a strip club, so I'm a pimp.
In fairness, I do think being a cab driver, especially depending on what shift you're working in New York City, probably does carry some level of danger.
You know who he reminds me of? He's a lot like Louis De Palma from the TV show Taxi, the Danny DeVito character. He really
probably the same height. Yeah.
Yeah, very same annoyance, same horrible personality, same all of it. Joe, you say how irrelevant Matt and I, Billy, and everyone else are. Then why do you have to keep talking about us? We don't need you, Joe.
No.
We can do just fine without you. And finally, the last point. In order to kick Matt Connarton's ass in the ratings, as you so succinctly put it in your own way, you have to consistently have a show. Right. You have done 7 live shows in 5 years. In 4.5 years, sorry. 7 live shows that I can remember. And they were all train wrecks and abominations to the word show.
Yeah.
No. You will never take out Matt. You will never take me out. There will be no debate because there's no point in it. Now, for everyone else, this is how I will conclude it. And then we will get on to what we do here on a weekly basis because we host a consistent show. My final point is this. Joe, you're going to call us cowards. You're going to say we're pussies. You're going to say we're punks. You're going to say all of this. Fine. Go ahead, Joe. But who's really the pussy, the coward, the punk? Matt and I, who have better things to do than debate a geriatric old man that's severely lacking in faculties, or the geriatric old man that challenged people to call into his show and then blocked us when we called in, like you did, or the geriatric old man that called the FBI on Billy Painter. Newsflash, Joe, the FBI laughed at you.
Yes, they did.
You called the cops on DJ Reckless. Newsflash, Joe, the cops laughed at you. All your threats are empty. Anything you could do is meaningless.
Yeah.
You can't touch us. Just give up. Go on your merry little way. Go back to making your racist, bigoted videos. Go back to your fart machine and your honey roasted peanuts and talking about the days when you were growing up and all of that.
Yeah.
This is the last time we will mention you on this program. We're not going to do it. We're not going to give you the material. We're not going to help you in giving you stuff to talk and ramble on about. Just go about your merry little way. And this is it.
I do think it's funny that he talks in his video. I do have to mention this. He talks in his videos about how I have spies because I'm blocked from his YouTube channel.
You can't block people from viewing your YouTube videos. You can only block them from commenting.
Yeah. So Joe, if you do watch this or listen to this, I just want you to know, I don't have any spies. I go to your YouTube channel and I play your videos. I play them live. I do it myself.
Yeah, there's no spies because you can't block someone from viewing your YouTube videos, you moron.
No, you can block. He's blocked me from commenting. That's all he can do. I can't leave comments. That's it.
Oh, joy. Oh, man. But you know what? I have learned this, that if we leave a comment, Joe still sees it.
Okay.
Yeah, he gets a notification that we left a comment.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Blocked user has left a comment.
Oh, that's funny. I'm going to start leaving comments then just to harass him.
You should.
I'm going to.
Do.
See, I thought he didn't even see it. So he actually gets a notification that the blocked user left a comment.
He gets an email.
Oh, geez. I should start doing that to Tom Gully too then. See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I believe I could be mistaken.
Yeah.
But I do believe they get an email.
I'll be damned.
Letting them know that a blocked user has left a comment.
I actually forgot about Tom Gully till just now because he's like the one other person that I know of who has me blocked because he hates me for reasons that I'll never understand. At least Joe, I can kind of understand. I mean, he's wrong, but
nothing to understand. And you know what?
I just
reminding me.
I just mean I know what his reasoning is in his mind, whereas Tom I'm just completely baffled by. That's all I mean. Yeah.
Joe, another thing here, and then I'm done.
Yeah.
In this life, if you want something, you have to work for it. People, when you watch his videos, everything is always someone else's fault. It's never I screwed up. And no, Matt was not scared that Joe was going to take him over and get him removed and take over. No. And Joe, another thing, you want to know how Matt and I met each other? It was because of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You caused this partnership, Joe.
Yeah.
I was a guest on Matt's show to refute all your biblical claims because you are a biblical moron that knows nothing about the Bible. You cherry pick parts of the Bible to fit your narrative. And as a man of faith, Joe, you are transversing down a very dangerous road doing that. Very dangerous. And if you're the man of faith you say you are, I'm going to leave it at that, because I am a man of faith and I do not want to say in anger what will happen to you for doing that, because that puts some very bad juju on me.
Oh.
So yeah, Joe, you know that you're wrong. And if you don't know, I highly suggest you pick up a Bible and actually read the passages on the crucifixion and see who was really at fault for the crucifixion of Jesus. Hint, it was a Roman prefect that sentenced him while the Jews of the council cried. That's a biblical passage. And while Jesus was being crucified, you imbecile, he said, "Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do." I think if he said that while having nails driven into his wrist, you can lighten up a little bit on the whole Jews killed Christ thing. So yeah, it's everyone else's fault. And he begs and belittles for listeners. And it's like, people have lives. They're not dedicated to you.
That's the most bizarre thing about him. There's a lot of bizarre things about him, but one of the most baffling things is he constantly drives people away. Like if you show him the slightest bit of attention, he can't wait to find an excuse to drive you away.
No, he thinks the littlest bit of attention is like a pledge of undying loyalty.
Yeah,
like
it's bizarre.
Your world revolves around him now. And it's like, no. I mean, I have podcasts I listen to. I don't listen to them the day they come out.
Right.
I don't even listen to them live.
Right. Right.
Shock and awe.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't listen to Matt's show every Saturday. Yeah. Matt understands.
Yeah. Oh, that's and because I do have a radio show, which that's the other thing Joe likes to say in his radio shows that I don't, on his videos, that I don't have a radio show anymore, and no, I'm only doing this, which is not true.
It flip-flops. It flip-flops.
Yeah.
You copied him to you no longer have your show. And it can't be both. Just like we can't be insignificant and not worth your time, and you don't talk about us, to making 13 consecutive videos that range in 7 to 12 minutes in length that mention us or talk about us the whole time.
Yeah. And the other thing too that's funny about his warped logic is he does, as you talked about it earlier, how he likes to talk about how he's going to bury us, and because he's going to be so successful, as though this is all a zero-sum game. Even if, I mean, there's a 0% chance of him ever being successful, but even if he was, that would not make us any less successful just because he's successful. It doesn't. I don't understand why he thinks that, but strange.
Because everything is black or white. There is no gray with him. And he doesn't even grasp how ratings work.
Right.
It's very bizarre, his skewed perception on everything. It's just insane.
Yeah.
I'm done. This is the last we'll talk about him.
Okay.
We may talk about the fake Sammy Hagar, but we're not going to address him. There will be no debate. Charles, no slight on you. Would love to be on your show, just not under the circumstances of being on at the same time as that driveling moron.
You know what, though, too? If he had any sense whatsoever, if he had any understanding of how any of this works, he would take I think I might have said this last week, but it bears repeating. He would take the Sammy Hagar thing and run with it. And he could actually generate a tiny little bit of interest if he just took it and ran with it and just went with the bit. But he's not smart enough to do that. Like even people who've never done any kind of podcasting or anything at all and are just not savvy about any of this would at least have the common sense to realize, oh, here's something I can grab onto and run with it, and maybe people will be interested in what I'm doing. But he doesn't even have that much sense. He just gets mad about it.
We served him up a steak dinner.
I know.
And he threw it away to make his own macaroni and cheese.
Yes.
It's like, what?
Yeah. You should just
you
run with it.
Ran with this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, even Dirk Don mentioned that.
Yeah.
He's like,
yeah.
Dude, he could have run with this. And there are many things like the Onions giving him a platform.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But he botched that.
Yep.
Like,
if
there's a podcast ridiculing you and making fun of you, run with it.
Although part of the problem there is there really isn't, because he's Patrick Melton, because I'm a fan, a casual fan.
I didn't know anything about Patrick Melton until I was introduced to the distorted world of Joe.
Yeah. And Melton, Joe can't even say his name right. His name is actually Patrick Melton, Melton. But Melton rarely talks about him, like very rarely.
Yeah, no, I do know that that Melton hasn't said anything, but it is members of the Onions group that is still right. But even then, it's so easy. You can just go ahead and take off with that. Run with it. Like, they call themselves Nobody Loves Onions. Be like, hey, this is the Crazy Joe Show, the show that the Onions don't even love.
Yeah.
Like, there are, like, seriously. Yeah. He has been given every opportunity, but he's too stupid to realize it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's ridiculous. And it's just, it's like the insults. I thought I was in middle school listening to these videos. Like,
oh, I know. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're calling me gay. Okay. I was called gay when I was in 7th grade.
Right.
Like, hey, it got me mad then, but I'm 42 years old now, and it's like, I don't care.
Schoolyard stuff.
If someone thinks I'm gay and I'm 42, what am I going to do? Be like, oh, let me prove it to you I'm not. Call me a coward. Okay. Why? Because I won't debate you? No. None of it works.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it's too bad. You know, way back before everything went awry with him, like initially, like when I first met Joe, I've never met him in person, but when he first started calling my show, and then he got interested in having a show on IPM and everything, I was actually excited to work with him, because when he wasn't like before he showed his true colors, and how racist he is and anti-Semitic and all that, like in the very beginning, when I first encountered him, I thought he was an engaging personality. And I kind of thought, you know, he's got something here, you know, this character, this persona, which turns out to be all too real. But the Crazy Joe persona, I thought it had potential, but
it's not a persona.
That's the problem. It's not a persona.
Personality.
It's who he really is. Yeah.
I mean, he
which
really
is disappointing.
This detestable human being.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but such is life.
Yeah. All right. Well, should we move on? We're moving on for. Although I do I just for some reason I like showing this picture.
Why?
He did of course interview the keyboard player from Vanilla Fudge, and he does deserve credit for that. Okay, so moving on. All right, so should we talk about so the main event when we get to it, of course, will be I see Rocky. Hello, Rocky, the adorable dog.